Hey everyone, this is day 4 of the Winter of Zombie Tour 2016. I'm Jay Wilburn, your host. I want to introduce the 3 featured posts today. The tour post is What Made Me a Better Zombie Writer. In that post, I kind of talk about the things that sort of improved my skills in terms of writing zombies. Not to say that I'm the greatest writer that's ever existed, but looking at where I started and then the things that kind of moved me up to being better at it than I was before. So hopefully that serves well and will be interesting to readers and maybe writers alike. We have 2 spotlight interviews. One is Jack Wallen, the other is Jaime Johnesee. And big fan of both those writers. They're both really great people. Of course, just being a great person doesn't get you on the Winter of Zombie Tour, so they are excellent writers as well, in just a very general sense of all the stuff they write, but then also very specifically their zombie writing. They do a good bit of work. Jaime does a lot of collaborations. We talk about that a little bit, and just some very good stuff that both of them have out. Jack writes in a wide range of genres, and so he has kind of a lot to say and does well with the zombie stuff. Jack's series began with I, Zombie I, and has a few sub-series that kind of went off from the side there. The featured book is By Zombie By, and is sort of the late phases of that main series line, and some big changes in that series. So some stuff that I found very interesting, good enough that I think it was worth pulling that book back onto the tour, and then kind of talking you guys into checking out the entire series, which I think is worth your time. Jaime Johnesee takes zombies in a little different direction. She writes humorous with zombies. Now, I am a big fan of her serious work, kind of some of the darker stuff she's done with short stories, and even some of the other novels that she's done. But I really like the humorous work she does with Bob the Zombie. You can check out any of those Bob the Zombie stories, and we got those linked in. And then her latest is Bob the Talkaholic, and very, again, funny, optimistic story. But this one has some interesting twists to it. I don't think I'm really giving anything away because I think she touches on it a little bit in the interview that you're going to read. But some little darker moments in terms of that book with what happens to Bob and how he has to deal with his friendships and stuff like that. So some layers there that I think are worth checking out. So both these authors, great featured works, great series that are worth picking up, and I hope you give them a chance as you look at their spotlight interviews. Again, the featured post today is What Made Me a Better Zombie Writer, and so we kind of look at sort of the twists and turns of my career and the things that possibly made my writing a little better than it was when I first started. So check those out. Thanks for being on the tour. If you're watching this video on the event page, then those links should be down there. If you're watching this on YouTube or any other social media platform, feel free to check out my blog, jaywilburn.com. All the posts are easy to find there. You can also go to the Winter of Zombie 2016 event page on Facebook, and there's a lot of interactions there. The authors are on there with some Ask Me Anything posts, so you can kind of go in and interact and get some questions answered. And if you're just a fan of the genre, you get to look at some things that are going on with that. So enjoy the tour. Thanks for being with us, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.